Welcome back to Bearcat Stadium in Chehalis. It's time to wrap this one up with the Aldersons Awards West postgame show. For trophies, awards, t-shirts, and so much more, go to aldersons.net and check out their full catalog. I am Matthew King. Aberdeen wins it 2-1 in a penalty kick shootout where they win in PKs 4-2 to get that extra goal. 2-1. Bobcats stay perfect on the season, but man, were they tested tonight like they haven't been this season. They had to dig deep tonight. This was not just a dominant performance by Aberdeen like they've seen so many times this season. They had to fight for this win. It was not coming easy. Hats off to WF West. A heck of a performance by the Bearcats. But just when you fall behind, when you miss two PKs, have one just a miss and then one saved in a shootout, you're behind. You're in a bad spot immediately, and Aberdeen was able to stay composed and get the win. The goals in this one in regulation, Giovanni Ambrogiani in the 10th minute has a breakaway, one-on-one opportunity. He's able to put it in the back of the net. For WF West, in the 33rd minute, Adrian Jaimez gets a PK, and he buries it to tie it at 1. Both teams had opportunities in the second half. WF West actually dominated possession for the most part in the second half. They had the better looks, just could not get it past the brick wall that is named Antonio Granados. He was unbelievable for Aberdeen in goal. We went to overtime where Aberdeen had the best look in overtime. An incredible save by Hayden Sierra in the first overtime period kept that match alive. We go to penalty kicks, where Aberdeen's able to bury 4 of their 5 shots, plus a big stop by Granados, and he hits the game winner. He hits the 4th and final PK to give Aberdeen that 4-2 edge and get the match 2-1. Let's name our MVP of this one, brought to you by Thorbeck's Wellness Center in Chehalis, Centralia, and South Bend. Strong today, stronger tomorrow, strongest together at Thorbeck's. No question about this one for Aberdeen. It's Antonio Granados, the goalkeeper. The only goal he allowed was on a penalty kick. He was unbelievable. You could hear him controlling his defense, lining everyone up. He was so good for the Aberdeen Bobcats. And then to top it all off, the cherry on top, he hits the game-winning penalty kick. Unbelievable performance from him. He had 6 saves in this one. Really, really strong performance for the Aberdeen keeper. The senior puts a stamp on this one. Unbelievable performance. So Antonio Granados is your Thorbeck's MVP of the match. We also have a score update from the other EvCo 2A match tonight. Centralia beats Rochester 1-0. Centralia takes both matchups with Rochester, but they had to fight for them both. Rochester will be in action in a non-league game tomorrow at Olympic. Next round of league games, Tuesday, Shelton will be at Centralia. These Aberdeen Bobcats will travel to Black Hills to take on the Wolves. And at Tumwater visits WF West in a massive game. It doesn't get any easier for the Bearcats. No time to feel sorry for yourselves. They got to come right back and play a matchup that might just solidify who's the number 2 team in this league headed into the district tournament. So you're not going to want to miss that. We'll have plenty of EvCo 2A soccer coming your way next week. But that is all the time we have for this edition of High School Soccer on the Eli and NFHS Sports Networks. We got track coming up tomorrow. Make sure you are there with us. It'll be an all-day thing. So anytime you want to check in, we will be there. Loaded. So many incredible athletes that you'll see tomorrow. I am stoked for it from Spark Stadium in Puyallup. But the final tonight, Aberdeen beats WF West 2-1 in penalty kicks, winning the shootout 4-2 to stay undefeated here in 2023. I am Matthew King. That is all the time we have. We will see you down the road for more high school sports on the Eli and NFHS Sports Networks. Have a great rest of your night and enjoy your weekend.